Hi students, we're continuing with our systems of equations. We're going to work on this lesson with changing coefficients in both equations. But let's start with some vocabulary because if we know what something means, that can help us to answer the question, correct? So, coefficient. What a coefficient is: the numerical constant that is in front of a variable and is multiplying the variable. Well, that's a lot of words. What it means is the numerical, that means the number, constant. Constant means not changing. So the number that is in front of a variable and is multiplying the variable. So we have a number and it is in front of a variable. A is a variable. It is unknown. It's a letter of the alphabet that we'll be solving for, right? So it just means something that we don't know. So we'll put an A or B or any letter of the alphabet that you choose. This means 2 times some amount. 3B. The constant is 3. The variable is B. The constant is 2. The variable is A. So that's what your coefficient is. It's the number that's attached to the variable that you're multiplying. Okay, let's work some systems of equations where we have to change one of the equations a bit so that we can work with it. We have to put it in a form that we can work with. Let me erase this. And let's see, let's write our question up here. We have 2x plus 3y equal 9 and 3x, oh, hang on, that's not the right one. Backing up, everybody. Picked the wrong problem for this one. Let me start over. On the wrong page. Here we go. Okay. 2x plus 3y equal 9. Okay, got started out right. And then x minus 2y equal 1. All right. So we want to change one of these equations to make it something that we can work with, okay? Well, if I think about this, there's nothing I can cancel out right now. But if I had a negative 2 here, I could cancel that out, right? So I'm going to go over to the other side right here, and I want to multiply this entire equation here by negative 2. So negative 2 times x minus 2y equals negative 2 times 1. All right? Now I'm going to come down here and rewrite 2x plus 3y equal 9. And right here, because I can't combine anything within my parentheses because they're unlike terms. Therefore, I must use my distributive property, which we talked about in an earlier lesson. I'm going to hop over and multiply negative 2 times x. Then I'm going to hop over and multiply negative 2 times negative 2y. So, negative 2 times x is going to give me negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 2y is going to give me positive 4y. Negative 2 times 1 is going to give me negative 2. Negative times a negative, 2 wrongs make a right when I multiply and divide. Negative times a negative gives me a positive 4. A negative 2 times a positive 1 gives me a negative 2. Okay, so now looking at this, 2x minus 2x, I can cancel that out. It's out of there. All right, then I have 3y plus 4y. That's going to give me a total of 7y. Then I have a 9 and a minus 2. That's going to give me a 7. Okay, down to our one-step equation. Divide each side by 7 because 7 is related to that variable by multiplying. The opposite of multiply is to divide, and I can cancel that out now. Y equals 7 divided by 7 is 1. Any number over itself is 1. So we know that y equals 1. Now let's solve and see what x equals. If we know one variable, we can find the other one. So we need to substitute, and we could pick either one to use. Let's just, we'll go with the top one. Okay, now work it right over here. I'll put 2x plus 3y equal 9. I'm going to substitute a 1 for this y right here, okay? Because we know that y equals 1. I'll put that 1 in parentheses to show that I'm multiplying that. So, 2x plus 3 times 1 is 3 equals 9. Next step, get rid of that tag right here, that plus 3. If I subtract 3, it's gone, right? But if I subtract 3 on this side, gotta hop over that equal sign and subtract 3 from the other side also. So I have 2x equals 9 minus 3 gives me 6. Almost there. 2 times x. So if I want to get rid of 2, I have to divide because division's the opposite of multiplying. Now I can cancel it out. 6 divided by 2. Okay, so x is going to stand for 3. Y is 1 and x is 3. We can go and plug that in and check it just to be sure, but I can assure you this is going to be correct. If I put a y, a 1 for the y, and a 3 for the x, work it out, I will get 9. If I put 3 for the x and a 1 for the y, I will get 1. So we have worked that one correctly. I'd like to do one more of those for you. And so you'll have, I want you to work these along with me, and then when you finish watching the video, rewrite those problems on a piece of paper and work them again. If you get stuck, go back to the video and see what step that you missed, okay? And that'll help you when you get to your worksheet. Okay, so let's do one more, okay? Alrighty, let me find a good one. Okay, here we go. 5a plus 2, you know what, I should move it closer to this side. 5a plus 2b equal negative 16. A plus 3b equal 15. All right, first thing I look at, can I cancel anything out? No. So I will have to fix it where I can cancel something out. If I had a -5 here, I could get rid of it, correct? So I'm gonna go right out here to the side and multiply this equation by -5. So -5 times a plus 3b. And then -5 times 15. Because I have to do the same thing on each side of the equal sign. If I multiply by -5 on this side, I must go to the other side and also multiply times -5. Okay, write my first equation. 5a plus 2b equal -16. All right, got to use my distributive property here. -5 times a is -5a. -5 times 3b is -15b. Negative times a positive is a negative. -5 times 15 is a negative. Negative times a positive. 5 times 15 is 75. Okay, now we are ready to start solving. Cancel out that 5a minus 5a. 2 minus 15, well, that's going to be a negative because my larger number is a negative. So I'm going to put a -13b right there. Okay, I'm going to have -16 and -75. That's going to give me a whole lot of negatives. Let's see here. 91. -91. Because negatives, put more negatives in there, I have a whole lot of negatives, right? Okay, last step here. Divide each side here by -13 because -13 is related to the variable b by multiplying. The opposite of multiply is to divide. Now I can cancel it out. Go to the other side because anything I do on one side of the equal sign, I must also do on the other side of the equal sign. So now I have b isolated. It's all alone. Negative divided by negative is a positive. And 91 divided by 13 is going to be 7. 7 times 13, 91. That's correct. So b is going to be the amount of 7. So I need to find out what a is. So let's take this second equation right here and solve for a. So let's rewrite it. A plus 3b equals 15. Okay, since b equals 7, I'm going to substitute a 7 right here for my b. A plus 3 times 7 equals 15. Okay, got to get rid of that 21 so we can isolate our a. -21, -21. Cross that out right there. So I have a isolated here. 15 minus 21, that's going to give me a negative because my larger number is a negative, and it's going to be 6. If I'm at -21 on my number line and I add 15 to it, it's going to put me on my number line here at -6. So a is going to be the amount of -6. B is going to be the amount of 7. Okay, so that'll give you all some more to be working on. Be fun. These will be fun to do. A little more challenging. Like I said, practice them. Practice these practice questions. Then start your worksheet. See you next time with some more. And then we'll do some word problems too. See you later.